Right. Well, there's one thing I can't abide, it's the sight of false teeth.
You're so picky.
Oh, yeah, especially when it comes to seeing a set of dentures floating about in a glass. Hey, where you going?
Out.
What about the dress shop?
Sorry?
Your wedding outfit. Oh, don't tell us you've forgotten.
Of course I haven't forgotten. Where do you think I'm going?
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be coming with you.
It's not my fault if you can't get up.
It's 8:30.
Look, I've decided to go on my own. I was never into all that girly stuff at the best of times, wedding or no wedding. I'll see you later.
I'll take those.
Good luck.
So, where are you going for your honeymoon?
We haven't sorted out the wedding yet. She's out looking at dresses today, so hopefully that'll be one thing we can cross off the list.
I wouldn't bank on it. You know what women are like.
Any chance of a takeaway coffee, only I'm in a bit of a rush.
Go on, I don't mind waiting.
Jack, I hope you don't mind me asking, but is everything all right between you and Diane?
You've noticed and all, have you?
Well, it's hard not to.
Well, I've tried talking to her, but I'm getting nowhere. Seems we've gone into her own little world. I can't fathom it.
Maybe it's nerves.
Nerves?
Yeah. Well, not that I'm suggesting for 1 second she's having, second thoughts.
Stop digging if I were you, Rodney.
Yeah, anyway, about the wedding, I'd like to provide the wine for the reception as a wedding present.
You don't have to do that.
No, I don't, but I'd like to, if that's all right with you.
Set you back a bit.
Well, I can afford it. When Diane and I got married, all we could manage was a couple of bottles of Liebfraum oak, so I'd like her to have it better second time around.
Go on then, you're on. You never know. Might cheer her up.
Ah, excuse me. Rodney Blackstock.
So, that's the bread, milk, eggs.
I'll have a paper as well.
Right?
I don't know what to say. Excuse me.
It's only exam results. Oh, my goodness.
Exams aren't everything, you know, love. Look at me, eh? Never passed an exam in my life. What'd she get?
An A and 2 Bs. Congratulations!
Well done, sweet! Go, Donna! Oh, the world's your oyster now, love.
I wish I'd taken maths.
What are you on about?
Well, she can have as many A levels as she likes, Bob, but you need a basic understanding of arithmetic for working in a shop.
Who says I'm going to work in a shop?
Well, it's your inheritance, Donna. That is if you show willing.
She got an A and 2 Bs, Viv.
Exactly, but I'm going to go to uni.
Not at £1,000 a term, you won't.
Well, I'll just get a grand.
Not with this government.
All right, well, might want to go travelling.
Oh, here we go, the gap year. That's for royals, Donna, not for the likes of us.
A gap year's the norm these days, Viv.
It is if you're loaded, and we aren't. And before you say anything, Bob, she's got passes in art, geography and theatre studies. She's hardly Stephen Hawkins, is she?
I'm just popping to the shop. Do you want anything?
No, thanks.
You've not seen Simon today, have you?
No.
What's wrong?
I've just had some bad news. You remember Freddie? Fairground Fred. Anyway, he's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad.
He was my best man when I married Diane. He made a right cock up of the speeches, I remember. He always did drink too much. But he was a good man.
So, she's left?
And from what I could hear, she wanted Simon to go with her.
Really?
He said no.
Oh.
But they were very close in the pub last night. Do you think that...
Scarborough, here we come.
Everybody's talking about Scarborough today.
Bobby?
Well, my dad is. So, what's happening in Scarborough?
Nothing.
Tash has left.
What do you mean?
According to Emily, Tash has gone to Scarborough.
Oh, well, hurrah. Let's hope she stays there. Thanks. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying I'll move out if you want. I don't want to cause any trouble.
Don't flatter yourself.
It can't be easy knowing that I've slept with your boyfriend.
I'll get over it. He has.
I'm trying to be friendly.
Yeah, whatever.
You'll probably have done it to by next week anyway.
What are you up to?
You know what blokes are like. You'll see the light eventually. Just got to bide my time, that's all.
Right, about this travelling.
Mum, it's what people do at my age.
Oh, so you want to go on the hippie trail, do you? Smoke a few reefers on the way?
Come on, Viv. She never said that.
Don't have to. I know what young people are like. I remember when Carol came back from Amsterdam zonked out of her box with some hippie she'd picked up on the way with his stash of ash. I was out of it for days.
You've taken drugs?
Of course she hasn't. Smokes a bit of pot, that's all.
They said it was a herbal cigarette. I took 2 drags and felt the top of my head come off. Not pleasant, but that's what happens when you go travelling.
Oh, just leave it, Mum.
Well, thanks for backing me up. She's far too young to go off on her own.
She's 18, Viv.
Well, so what? She's still my little girl.
Been anywhere nice?
Not really.
Like the suit.
Do you want something, Rodney?
I've just had a phone call from Sky High Billy.
Oh, yeah? How is he?
Yeah, he's fine.
And Sandra?
Still with him. But I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but it's Fred. He died a few days ago.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Come on, I'll buy a drink.
I'd rather have a coffee. Let's go to the cafe.
Want a hand with that?
No, I can manage.
Oh, no, here comes trouble.
I'll leave you to it.
Oh, cheers. Hi.
Hiya.
What's the matter with you? You got a face like a slapped haddock.
I need a hug.
What's happened?
An old family friend's just died.
Sorry about that.
So, do I get a hug? Please?
Oh, enough, all right?
What's the matter?
I'll tell you what's the matter. I'm not your boyfriend.
But I'm feeling needy.
Then go and see Emily. I can't handle this. I'm sorry, it just doesn't feel right. See you.
Yeah, if it hadn't have been for Fred, you and I might never have got married.
True. He's got a lot to answer for.
Remember the Admiral's cap?
How could I forget it? It was a right filthy hole.
We used to spend half our wages there.
You did. I was always trying to drag you out.
Hey, you remember that night you got up and sang?
I was up there most nights, twice at weekends.
No, I mean on Fred's birthday. His 40th.
45th.
Is it really?
Positive. Must have got through the entire set.
Dusty Springfield, wasn't it?
Naturally. Then you upstaged me with your Roy Orbison impersonation.
Oh, yeah. Pretty woman, walk my way. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman. You see, I was always a romantic at heart.
You didn't sing it to me.
Didn't I?
We'd had a row. You sang it to a peroxide blonde wearing silver hot pants. By hell, the back end on her. No mirrors in her house, obviously.
I'm sure I sang it to you.
Oh, maybe you did. I don't know.
Are you all right?
Just a bit tired. And don't do a Sherlock Holmes on me.
Do you want another coffee?
Why don't we go to yours?
Ah, now, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
If that stupid grin's anything to go by, obviously not.
What are you going on about?
Sex is off the menu. I've been there, done that, got the T-shirt. And cringed more times than I care to remember.
I was referring to my Jerry and the Pacemaker's CD.
You never could take a joke.
That's because I never know when you're making one, pretty woman. I'll get the bill.
looks like it's back on again.
Apparently.
Oh, dear, when will he ever learn?
Come on, let's go and join him.
What for?
To let him know that we're serious. Come on.
How was the dress shop?
I never went.
How do you mean?
She decided to go on her own. That's why I'm stuck here, like a lemon.
I thought you were going to have lunch.
Oh, so did I. Till the Mardy cow got a monk on.
What about?
Don't ask, but she was out that door like a whippet. Very odd. You haven't seen Rodney, have you?
Not since this morning, I haven't.
Oh, great. So he's not in the shop, he's not in his house, and he's got his mobile switched off.
Well, maybe he's in a meeting.
Or maybe he's up to no good. I know him, remember.
You know, Fred always used to fancy you.
Give over.
True. Well, everybody did. You were quite a stunner back then.
Thanks. I think. Anyway, I was too busy watching you to notice, wasn't I?
Yeah.
But that's all in the past now. Got to look to the future.
Pretty ironic he died on the waltzers.
It's the way he would have wanted to go. On the job, so to speak.
True.
And at least it was quick. No hanging about on a sickbed for months. No pain, no fuss, just gone. It's the way most people would want to go, given the choice, like. Cheers.
You know, I still can't believe you're getting married.
Yeah, well, don't get too excited.
Hey, you're not getting cold feet, are you?
What if I don't measure up? I can't cook, I can't sew, and I certainly don't do cleaning. Tidy up, maybe.
Well, don't tell me you're thinking about pulling out.
What's it to you?
Oh, come on, Diane. Jack's a good man. I mean, he certainly doesn't deserve to be mucked about.
Yeah, well, we don't always get what we deserve, do we, Rodney? And what do you do then? I'll tell you, shall I? You open a bottle, get drunk, and bounce off the walls all night. And when you're too exhausted to stand, you sit down and have a right good cry. And then you just get on with it.
I thought you and Jack were happy.
We are.
Well, what's all this about, then?
Nerves.
Yeah, well, it sounds a little bit more than nerves to me.
Therapist now, are you?
Oh, come on, Diane. Hey, you can tell me.
I'm having a wobble, aren't I? And why wouldn't I? I was married to you, remember? That's enough to give anybody pause for thought. But you know me. I'll be all right on the night. Cheers.
I'm telling you, she's up to something. I know the signs, Pet.
Rodney, she wouldn't.
And where is she? Not here. And Rodney's gone AWOL. Plus, we all know she's been acting odd recently.
True.
I'm no sleuth, but with facts like that, it's obvious.
She has done it before. It's like with Rodney, I mean.
How do you mean?
A couple of years back, her and Jack split up over it.
My God, I know history's repeating itself.
Please don't say I said anything later, will you?
Well, I'll just hold off getting the hat, because something tells me there might not be a wedding.
All she's talking about is a bit of travelling. Look at it this way. 18, crucial age. She needs you to steer her through it, you know, show her the ropes.
Do you think?
Now is the time to be her friend, as well as her mother.
Oh, what a lovely way of looking at it. Got it. I'll take her on holiday. Why didn't I think of that before?
So, you used to be a stripper, eh?
Yeah, well, strippogram, there's a difference. We don't get paid as much for a start, but then again, we don't take as much off, do we? But then saying that, sometimes you do have to get your boobs out, but you get extra for that.
Fascinating.
You also went to university, didn't you, love?
Really? What did you study? Pulling pints?
I'll get some drinks in.
No, it's fine. You stay here and talk to your dad.
I'm sorry about that. She gets carried away sometimes. What do you think? I don't think she's quite right for you.
So long are you going to Scarborough for?
Who knows? Maybe forever.
What do you mean forever?
Well, perhaps Scarborough's got more going for it, you know, in every respect. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
If I don't do it now, I'll never do it.
Best do it then.
Only don't tell Nicola, because she's kind of stalking us already.
Yeah, I had noticed.
But, you know, she likes you. I'm not sure Nicola likes anybody. She hates the world, man. And I love it.
I've never felt this way about anybody. Not even Carlos, and he's a lot better looking.
What's looks got to do with it?
Everything. Oh, come on. I didn't want to take him to the school reunion, did I? Oh, but what's the point? He just hates me.
No, he doesn't.
Were you there this morning? I don't think so.
Well, from what you said, you tried to get him back. Maybe you put him off.
Oh, thanks a lot, Emily.
I'm being a friend.
Well, try telling me something I want to hear.
You love him, don't you?
Of course I love him. I thought that was obvious.
No, not really. You can be very hard sometimes. Unlikable, really. Not that you are.
Aren't I?
Not underneath, you aren't. But it's very well buried. Hidden, almost.
I really love him, Emily.
I know you do.
It's not a competition to see how many fillies you can bed in a given amount of time, son.
Speaking of which, here comes another.
Oh, no wonder he's always knackered at work.
I'm with Chaz, Dad. Charity's cousin, remember? Just get used to it.
I might have known he'd be with her.
Looks like they've had a few.
Yeah, and I bet you 10 quid they'd be nowhere near a shop. Where have you been? And think before you open your mouth, Rodney, because I'm not in the mood for guff.
I've just had some bad news.
Oh, that's why you're half cut, is it?
Oh, that was my fault.
No surprises there, then.
Thought you were going shopping.
Don't talk to me about shopping. It's like being in the Twilight Zone, you know, the world of the giant meringue. I should have known as soon as you suggested it.
So you decided to get drunk?
By hell, you're sharp.
What was the bad news, then?
That's an old boss of mine, Fairground Fred. He died. Heart attack.
He was operating the waltzer at the time.
He collapsed on the lever.
Well, I must say, you seem very upset about it.
Oh, we are, but you have to laugh.
Apparently the waltzers were going round half an hour before anybody noticed.
The punters were furious, not to mention sick as dogs. But I said to Rodney, by hell, they got the money's worth.
Do you know, it only seems like yesterday I was changing your nappies. Now look at you, all grown up, ready to fly the nest. Makes me feel really sad.
Oh, don't be upset, Mum. I don't really want to go to uni.
Don't you?
Of course I don't.
What about travelling?
Oh, I'm not about to start trekking in Nepal, am I?
That's my girl.
Having said that, I won't mind a holiday.
Lucky for you, I've booked one then.
Really?
It's a treat for passing your A-levels.
Where am I going?
To Rome, the city of love.
Oh, I always wanted to go to Rome! No. Oh, thanks, Mum! You're the bestest mummy in the world!
I know, and aren't you a lucky girl? So, how about we go into Houghton tomorrow? Kit ourselves out.
What do you mean, kit ourselves out?
For the trip to Rome.
You coming with me?
Well, of course I'm coming with you. I'm not letting you loose in a city full of Italians. And we can shop till we drop. All the names that are there. Gucci, Armani. You are a lucky girl.
Can Danny come as well?
Well, I wouldn't worry about him. He'd probably be glad to see the back of you.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Come on, Mum.
All right. Danny said that he sacked you because he was sick of you being in each other's pockets.
Danny said that?
He's a man, Donna.
I'm going to have him.
You hardly knew him. Of course I did. He was the best man at your wedding. Anyway, I'm not asking to go to the Oscars. It's a funeral.
All right, then. I don't want you there.
Frightened I might get in the way?
Not everyone's as desperate as you are, Val.
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you cast your mind back 2 years ago? Rumour has it you were at it then.
10 out of 10. No, maybe 11.
Anyway, that's all in the past.
Oh, take your blindfold off, Jack. They're at it like rabbits.
You got a mind like a cesspit.
Yeah, and you've got the libido of a rhinoceros.
That's enough, Val.
Oh, I wondered when golden balls would pipe up. Well, you better not forget your Viagra, otherwise you'd be stuffed.
Let's go in the back, eh?
Show's over, Val. Nobody's listening.
Yeah. You never could keep to one man.
And you never could keep your mouth shut.
Well, you've really excelled yourself this time.
Yeah. And I hear you're going to stick your hand in your pocket for once. I'm talking about the wine for their reception. You weren't so forthcoming when I asked you to pay for my facelift. But then again, I'm not Diane, am I?
I know you're not having an affair, and I don't mind you going to the funeral with Rodney.
Good.
Do you want me to come with you? It's not a problem, honest.
Of course not. You've got things to do here.
You look tired.
Why has she always got to be like that?
Oh, who cares what Pal thinks?
I should have shown her the door the minute she set foot in here.
Forget about her. It's us that matters. We're getting married, Diane. We're supposed to be happy.
Oh, I'm not allowed an off day now, am I?
You haven't been shopping, have you?
No. I wasn't in the mood.
Now, if you don't want to get married, I'd rather you said.
Of course I want to get married. It's just all the things that go with it, you know. Frocks, flowers, buttonholes, the list's endless. Who cares?
Listen, you could walk down the aisle half naked and it wouldn't bother me.
No, it might bother Ashley. Let's not forget I am his mother-in-law. Could never look him in the face again.
That's better. Listen, if it's all getting too much for you, let's do it in 6 months, a year, 10 years, whenever. Like you say, who cares?
I just don't want to disappoint you.
How could you disappoint me, Diane? You promised to spend the rest of your life with me. I'm made up, ecstatic. I want to grow old with you.
You'll never get me in twin set and pearls, Jack Sugden, no matter how old I am.
You'll never grow old. You'll refuse.
Will I?
You'll be blonde when you're 80.
Let's hope so, eh? Give us a hug.